We were created because there's a gap. The gap between large enterprises and small businesses is immense. The controls that we're looking to put in place are not too dissimilar, regardless of the size of business, but we're here to help small businesses to understand what will make a difference and what is worth investing in. What makes us different is how we're created. We are created as a joint venture between the Mayor of London, the Metropolitan Police and the City of London Police. We're a not-for-profit organisation. We're here to support and assist businesses. The main criminal threats that we see affecting small businesses are email frauds, where somebody sends them a phishing email asking them to click on links. Our invoice frauds, where somebody sends an email to the business asking them to change bank details and transfer money. Our malware attacks and ransomware attacks, but these emanate from phishing. What we're trying to do for businesses is to say there are lots of ways criminals attack you, but there are lots of things that you can do to prevent these from happening. If there was to give two pieces of advice, the first one would be to update. Make sure your systems are the latest versions and patch as soon as they become available. The next one is to back up. You may have backups already in the cloud, but take a physical backup as well. Those two things will help mitigate a lot of the cyber attacks that come in. Other than that, it's things that would be considered business as usual. Conduct risk assessments, understand the data that you are holding, and just make sure that the controls are in place and working. Businesses should take our advice because we're taking the advice from the authoritative voice. The National Cybersecurity Centre put a lot of resource, a lot of time, a lot of energy and a lot of financial clout into understanding what the key threats are and the issues that can be mitigated and the controls that can be put in place. We work alongside the National Cybersecurity Centre to push their messages out to businesses. The reason businesses should take notice is because it's the right messages to be taken notice of. The work that we're doing in the community is core to what we're trying to do with the London Digital Security Centre. There's 1 million small businesses operating across London. Generally, these businesses don't have time to come to conferences, they're unaware of the threats that they face. So what we're looking to do in the community with the Metropolitan Police, with the City of London Police, is go to them. We will go to them with the information that they need to help their business survive and grow. What we're finding to date is that when you speak to businesses about cybercrime, often they're unaware of the threats. We find that people don't have the security controls in place that would be recommended to be in there, but we find that it's not through ignorance, it's through lack of awareness. So what we're trying to do is to help them actually improve their awareness. There are different ways businesses can work with us. Small businesses can become members of the London Digital Security Centre, and by doing that they gain access to the latest products and services and latest intelligence alerts that are created. Bigger businesses can work with us to actually help support delivery of these products to the smaller businesses and make the whole of London a safer place to do business online. We've done the hard work. We've gone and targeted companies that offer products and services that will make sure that a business is more secure. Coming to the marketplace means that businesses don't have to cut through all the organisations that are out there trying to sell products. We're very specific about people we work with. They've got to be market leading organisations, they've got to have products that are quality, they've got to have products that are scalable, and they've got to have products that are effective in keeping a small business safe. The more secure a business is, the safer the business is, the more likely to still be in business in a few years. What's happening currently is that there's a shift. There's a shift in terms of people wanting to know that the organisations they do business with are taking their digital security seriously. Businesses benefit from working with us because they're able to evidence that this is actually them. I'd recommend that business owners come to the London Digital Security Centre events because they'll walk away better informed about the threats that they face and the actions they can take to take control of, one, their security, and two, to actually embrace digital innovations. It's about helping businesses survive and grow our events. The services, the products, the work that we do is all about helping businesses be more secure. The more secure they are, the more longevity a business is likely to have. Like it or not, every single business now operates online. Having a website is not determining whether you are online or not. Your invoices are paid online, your banking is paid online, you contact staff and customers through emails. We're here to make sure that all that is done securely, safely, and keep businesses in business. The services that we provide vary. There's a large range from it. We have identity management, we have access management, we have software controls that are in there, we have accreditation, we have consulting. You name it, we've got it. Using a product called Security Scorecard, we grade the security posture of businesses. We assess their vulnerabilities to known threats that hackers can see, and what we look to do is then work with the businesses to close those gaps and to close those risks that we find. We then rerun the Security Scorecard and we're able to evidence a positive shift in their security. The London Digital Security Centre is backed by the Mayor of London's office, it's backed by the Metropolitan Police, it's backed by the City of London Police. We're not here to be a flash in the pan, we're here to provide longevity to the security of businesses in London, and we're here to support them in the immediate future. Our plans in the future are to continue as we are. We are engaging with businesses at a rate of a couple of hundred every month. We're holding events with businesses, talking to them about where their vulnerabilities are. Our plans for the future are to make sure that we continue to evidence this shift in security and make sure that businesses are safer to do business online. We can be contacted via our website www.londondsc.co.uk.